Hello, hello, hello. Welcome or welcome back. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. So today's Pick a Card Love Tarot reading, we are going over their honest feelings for you. What are they honestly feeling about you? That's what we're looking at today. Real quick, I want to say a special shout out, thank you to some recent awesome donations that we got on the channel. We got a bunch of tea lights, so we should be good there for a long time. Yay! Thank you, everyone. We got some new decks. One we'll be using today, a new tarot deck from Andromeda. I believe that's how I say her name. Thank you so much. And then a special thank you to Patty, Heather, and Kathy, who also sent some decks and candles to the channel. Thank you guys so much. And some recent PayPal donations. Never expected, always appreciated. So thank you guys. You guys are the best viewers ever. So let's get into this. I have 3 piles for you guys today. We have some fun kind of flower cards. I guess this is just a plant, but so pile 1, we have the clover card, and we have this paired with the green fluorite for pile 1. Pile 2, we have the dandelion card and this clear quartz crystal. In pile 3, we have the rose card. And this paired with this really cool piece of polychrome jasper for pile 3. So take a deep breath and go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you're drawn to more than one, you can't decide, feel free to watch more than one. Just always remember these are general readings, so use your own discernment to decide what's right for you or if something's not right for you. And if something isn't aligning with you, if the pile isn't at all, maybe it's not your pile, maybe it's not your reading, totally fine. I have tons of them, and there's tons of wonderful readers out here on YouTube as well. But again, just always remember, general reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit in your situation, don't try to squeeze it in or try to make it fit. Just respect that part of the reading was for somebody else, totally fine. You can watch different piles for different people. I always think that's fun when people do comment that and they're like, oh my gosh, it was, you know, different and it fit exactly with each person. So that's always neat as well. So you guys can digest this however you feel fit. I'm just here reading the cards. So same if a message doesn't align with you or your beliefs, feel free to let that go. Totally fine. Again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Take a deep breath. Go with wherever you're drawn, or if you need more time, feel free to pause the screen. The timestamps will be in the description box below. Sometimes people use the numbers to help them decide as well for the timestamps. But just click on your timestamp, it'll take you right to your spot in the reading, and I will see you there. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely friends. For pile 1, we are going over their honest feelings for you. What are their honest feelings about you? The card you were attracted to was the clover. It does say luck and simplicity, as well as our green fluorite here. So I'm going to start with a quick energy check-in. If that's not your thing, feel free to scroll through till you see me start pulling the tarot. For the rest of you that enjoy the energy check-ins, let's start there. So the point of the energy check-in is for something, if not all of this, to ring true for you in your situation, just to help you know if you're in the right spot. You can also ask for signs and synchronicities from your guides, angels, higher self, universe, God, however you want to view that as well. And I like to do extra fun confirmations at the end of each reading, so you can stick around for that as well. All right, energy check-in, pile 1. And I'm going to pull these out. Energy check-in, pile 1. All right, let's see what we got, pile 1. Okie dokie. We have temporary situation. So there could be a pause, some sort of temporary vibe going on. There could be a relation to camping with the tent. It doesn't have to be this bottom word. But something, you know, could be temporary. There could be a temporary housing situation going on for one person in the connection, if not both. We have bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. So that that could be relevant in the connection. There also could be a work connection for some of you with a discussing job. We have reconciliation coming. So some of you could be in separation from your person and feel like this is coming back around. We have around winter. So winter time could be important. Birthdays, meeting time, just pivotal time, something within the winter time, the winter months. We have the Chariot, so a Cancer association here. Forward momentum. Some of you could also be at a distance because this can relate to travel as well. We have Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So there could be a vibe of a lot of happiness when you guys are together, very much bubble-like, like nothing else exists kind of energy, very much in Paradise. And then we have Jupiter, which is known as one of the planets of, or is known as the planet of luck, but it's about growth and opportunity and expansion. It's typically associated with Sagittarius, but also co-rules Pisces. So we have that as well. It says Jupiter shows us the areas in our life where we can attract luck and abundance. And we have the number 7 here as well. So if in the Chariot is also the 7th card, so 7s or 7-7 may be important as well. So if any of that rings true for you, let's jump over to the tarot. Also, there could be a 4-leaf clover connection, a luck connection, something around 4-leaf clover or traditional ancestry. I guess I typically think of it as being an Irish connection, so there could be that as well. There could just be a feeling of luck in this, or someone's feeling really lucky. So let's get into this. We are using the Pause Tarot. It's a new deck that was just donated to the channel. Thank you, Andrina or Andraina. I'm not sure how to say that. I apologize, but thank you so much for the deck. We always appreciate that. And I say we because we all get to watch it, right? All right, let's see. What are their honest feelings about you? We have an Ace of Wands. So there is a lot of fiery passion that this person feels towards you. There's a lot of attraction. You guys could have a very strong, intimate type connection as well with this. But they're very, very drawn to you in a very passionate way. This also could be a newer connection for some of you, or there could be a new phase, rekindling. And some of you guys may be reconciling with this person because the aces are about a new beginning of some sort, and this is within our passions and creativity. All right, and they also could feel like you kind of spark their creativity. You could be their muse with this energy kind of coming in. We also have a Knight of Swords. This little cat is on a motorcycle. So there is this person feels very drawn to communicate to you, drawn to talk to you. They like how you think. They like, if there's a little bit of a spunkiness to you, like I don't know if there's like a witty banter or something between the two of you. There could be like a feeling of being attracted to that as well. Sometimes our Knight of Swords can be a little gossipy, but it also can be a little like fiery with the words. All right, we have a Page of Swords. This person really feels connected to you at like a mental level. They like communicating with you. You could also help them spark new ideas. Again, some of you guys there may be a work connection here where this person like chats things out with you, comes to you for ideas, things like that. But we are looking at their feelings. They may be intellectualizing their feelings a little bit with all this sword energy, but let's keep going. Their honest feelings. We have a 3 of Pentacles. This is about working together. It's about building things, collaborating. So this person feels like they can see things working out with you, see things getting to the next step. All right, let's clarify this Ace of Wands. I really like these cards. I've never seen this deck before. I'm so excited. Okay. They are extremely, extremely attracted to you. Like, hot damn. So we have the Empress clarifying the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're abundant, you're beautiful, they feel so much, they feel connected. We have the Empress associated with the planet Venus, which is, you know, how we love, who we love, what we love, right? It's the planet of love and pleasure. So it's very divine feminine energy as well. Some of you may relate to that. With it being connected to Venus, Venus is also connected to Taurus and Libra. So there could be a connection there as well. But yeah, this person is very attracted. They feel very drawn to you, very attracted to you. They may have put you a bit on a pedestal here. All right, we have a 3 of Wands. So cute, he's got like a little floaty. All right, 3 of Wands is the energy of kind of wait and see, but waiting for your ship to come in. This also could someone like feel like their manifestations are coming in, like something they've been like planning for. They finally see like that ship in the distance, like, oh, my ships are coming in. So it's this vibe of like finally getting what they want. So there's this feeling of like, oh, here it is. Like I got it. And with the Knight of Swords, you know, it's going after that as much. Okay, now we have the Sun. You make this person very happy. Like very, very, very happy. The Sun is the happiest card in all of tarot. You shine lights on things. You make them feel alive. I always like to talk about like that feeling when you've been in a really cold room and you're freezing and you walk outside and the warm sun hits your face. I don't know. It's just that feeling of like, I don't know how else to describe that. It's just such a feeling of like, oh, thank you. Like I'm warmed up again. I'm thawing out. That kind of feeling. All right, let's clarify this 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups, which can be reconciliation energy, reunion energy, but ultimately it's a lot about friendships and celebration. So this person, some of you, I will call it out just because it's here. Some of you, there may be some sort of third-party situation. That's not going to be everybody. Third party isn't always another person. It can be situational as well. But we're looking at their feelings for you. So this person, you make them feel like celebratory, like things are going to work out. You could be like the positive influence in their life, especially with the Sun being here. This person could be like almost like a grumpy cat, and there's something about you that just like they can't help but to light up in your presence. Oh, this bottom card, interesting. Okay, I'll let you see it in a second. But they're yeah. We have cats like popping champagne. You know, like you like. It just feels like life is a party. Life is exciting again. Life is fun. This you know, they could feel lucky in your presence. You know, you kind of help them see like a path forward. And yeah, we had Jupiter. Like, oh, I don't know why I did not think about this. Geez Louise, Joy. We have luck here and we have luck here. This person feels very, very lucky around you. So with that said, we have our bottom card is the 8 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups, typically you'll see readers talk about someone leaving. You know, I mean, we got our little guy, he's got his backpack on and he's going on a trip, right? The 8 of Cups is about leaving things that no longer serve us in order to go after our heart's desire. The next card after this is the 9 of Cups, which is that wish fulfilled. Then the 10 of Cups, which is that happy life, happy family, all those things. So something about you makes this person want to go after everything they desire. From the rest of this, it does feel like you're probably that person that their heart's desires, you know, but it makes them want to leave things that aren't for them, leave behind any inauthenticity. Again, like the Sun being here, there's something about your energy that highlights this person's truth. Sometimes that may be a little frictiony at times, right? Because sometimes when we get highlighted our truth, it causes triggers, which leads to transformation, which leads us to going after our heart's desire. Part of the fun process, right? Not always the case, I get that, but majority of the time. Those catalyzing type people, right? That come in and shake things up and make us go, huh, I don't know if my life was working, or I don't know if I like who I've become or who I'm being or who I'm settling to be. So something about your energy that has propelled this person to like really, really evaluate that, really think about what they want to bring in. Oh yeah, we have 3 threes. Okay. Goodness. Okay. You know, just really going after that, and you've really highlighted that. We have the Sun and the Moon here, so I think, you know, also we think about the Moon, you know, really representing our emotions, that watery state. it's can also represent our fears and facing them. And the moon and the sun being together in the card, it's like letting the sun really highlight where we've been hiding from ourselves. So I really think that, oh, then we have the Hermit. You're like a little guiding light, Virgo energy there. But the Hermit as an introspective energy, it is about going inward and being self-aware and self-reflective. So I think you've really kind of come in and really shifted this person, really shifted their life. It does feel like they are appreciative of that with all this beautiful energy that's around here, all this lucky energy. So I really think that they have really good feelings about you. Again, some of you, this may be a newer connection. So maybe you guys don't know each other on a very deep level. Others of you, this is probably been going on for quite some time. I'm hearing 3 years with all these threes. Yeah, 333 days. No, I'm just kidding. Just under a year. Oh, and then we had the Empress, which is the 3 too. 3. All right, goodness. So maybe 3. Maybe some of you guys asked for 3s. That could be here as well. We had 3s and 7s as our big things. All right, let me see. Where do I want to pull next? All right, I'm going to pull from our little Arrows of Love Oracle. Let's see. How else? What are their honest feelings? What are their honest feelings? Pile one's honest feelings. Heart on the line. They could feel very tied and connected to this. They also could feel like there's something on the line here, like there's a sense of urgency. Like I need to do something about this now. Like it you know, it's on the line, but they're definitely tied into this, feeling connected. And we have 3 hearts here. Maybe someone's birthday is like March 3rd. Or just the 3rd of a month. Okay. Honest feelings. Enamored, love potion. Yeah, they're very intoxicated by you. They feel like it's like love potion number 9, if you know what that is. Yeah, they're enamored. They're obsessed. They're stuck. They're drawn into you. They feel like you've put a love potion upon them. We do have long distance on the bottom, so some of you guys, there could be that distance kind of coming up again. And to anyone in a long distance relationship, I feel the need to say that they can work. I know people always talk crap about long distance relationships, but they can work. I will say that right now. All right. It does take 2 people and intention and trust. But anyways, moving along, I feel like someone needed some encouragement. All right. Ooh. All right. We have realization and stars aligned, favorable outcome. So this person could have recently realized that, you know, they've had some sort of realization because of you about what they really want here. So, and then it says stars align, favorable outcome, that this person wants to go after the good things. They want to go after the thing that lights them up, the thing that makes them feel lucky, you know? I'm hearing like Madonna's, "You might be my lucky star." All right, I shouldn't sing, but that's an old song that's from when I was a kid. I don't know if that came out in like 85. I remember watching it on MTV when I was a kid, dancing in my living room. But so "You Might Be My Lucky Star." I think it's called like "Starlight, Star Bright, the first star I see tonight, starlight." It might be called "Lucky Star." I can't remember. If you remember, feel free to drop that. I'll probably forget that I said it, but that song has come up. Let's see. How else are they honestly feeling? How else are they honestly feeling about pile 1? Oh, there's some regret. So some of them could be harboring some sort of regret if something has been amiss with all this lovely energy. You know, maybe some of you, there is some sort of like waiting for this reconciliation. Maybe they have to come after you, and there could be some sort of regret. I don't think that's going to be for everybody's case, but that's here. And if it's for you, it's for you. And we have fear. Someone poking out from this fear. I kind of already discussed this, where it's like there's something been highlighted where they have to face their fears. They have to face being seen. They have to face all the things that they've been hiding behind. And we have heartbreak and forgiveness that came out together. So this is interesting. These are kind of maybe the storyline that if you guys are in some sort of separation, you know, this is what this person is dealing with. But there is heartbreak and forgiveness here. And it did, again, came out together. I'm really drawn into this fear. Like, I think about fear, and, you know, fear wouldn't be there if someone didn't care, right? There wouldn't be anything to be afraid of if you didn't give a crap. So, sometimes if people have unaddressed traumas, things like that, or just issues or processing about feelings, you know, we've all been hurt. So I think we've all been there, right? Where we're afraid to put ourselves back out there. Or if you start to feel like, oh gosh, I'm getting feelings here, things are good, I'm afraid of the opposite. So that could be coming up with your person. I do feel like they are addressing a lot of that. Like, it's like, I don't want to be afraid anymore. But just know that that's kind of trickling in for this person at times. We do have balance on the bottom of the deck, the yin and yang symbol. I see you and me and you kind of vibe here. You know, there could be an opposites attracting vibe as well for some of you. So let's move on to some song cards besides my my rendition of Madonna's Lucky Star. Let's see. So with the song cards, if you know the song, cool. If you don't, there'll be a message for you in the lyrics if you want to pick one of the songs and look it up. All right, let's see. Songs. Ooh, all right. I'm going to take whatever one that was on the bottom there. We have Shooting for the Stars, Bag Raiders. I do not know that song, but we have Silver Springs, Fleetwood Mac. Whew, the end of that song in the live performance is intense. Okay, we have Song to the Siren, This Mortal Coil. All right, I'm gonna put all these back in. We're gonna give it one more shuffle. That was way too many cards. If they're meant to come back out, they will. Okay, a couple more songs. Pile one, that one, this one, and okay, two more. You guys got four more. Let's see what we have. Songs. Okay, we have Melt My Heart to Stone, Adele. Perfect by Ed Sheeran. Halo by Beyonce, and Dark Horse by Katy Perry. So if you want to screenshot that or pick one of the songs, look up the lyrics, listen to the song, and see what else they have to say to you. But we're also going to pull some message cards. I'm going to use some of these first. Messages. This one's a little more Ace of Wands, I should say. It says, I crave you completely or deeply and completely. I want to slowly take off your clothes and ravish you. I adore you. My passion for you is all consuming. My body is consumed with desire whenever we are together. You are so sexy. I know you are my twin flame, so some of you could be on that journey. If you are, you know it's hard, so if you aren't on that journey, don't jump on it. Okay, anyways, I don't mean to laugh about that. All right, I lust after you and I want to conquer you. And then I want to feel your hands all over my body. I'm longing for your touch. All right, let's see. What else does pile one's person want to say, please? I'm terrified of you. So there's something about you that scares this person. But I feel so much joy with you, like I'm a kid again. You're healing my soul, but it's a work in progress. I know that the fire that burns in you is the same that burns in me. You are so precious to me. You are a diamond of immense beauty and strength. I feel like I know one of my decks has like you're my muse or something, but I don't know. It might be this deck. I can't remember. You are the answer to my whole life. Because I keep getting that vibe. Even it's like if your person's an artist, like you are their inspiration point or something. I live for your smile and would die for your kiss. I feel so strongly. I can taste your essence. I can never say it, but I do love you. I miss your sunshine in my life so much. So that sun coming out, they miss that warm feeling on their face. If you are not together, let's just pull one more. Last thing before we move on to extra confirmations. All right, oop, I was gonna do two. All right, it says, my love for you goes so deep, and then we have, you are the song of my heart. Did not get my muse, but that's okay. So there are your messages, guys. There's your reading, pile one. I'm gonna move on to extra confirmations just for fun. If you haven't been here, we're gonna pull some letters, channel some names, possibly get some more zodiacs, and just some attributes. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find that information in my description box. I do live readings and recorded readings based off of questions, depending on your schedule and your price point. So, all right, let's see. For those that need extra confirmation, this is indeed their person. Okay, we have Virgo energy here. So Virgo, 6th house energy. We have 10th house energy, which is Capricorn. Again, there could be a work correlation. I've already brought that up, but it's here again. All right, we have the North Node. So there could be something feeling future connected. Some of you, if you know your synastry, birth chart stuff, there could be a nodal connection as well. Let's get some attributes. We have a loner. This could describe you or them, but typically looking for them, but I know like in the letters and stuff, sometimes it ends up being my viewer. Okay, spying. So someone's keeping an eye on the other person. Detail oriented, very Virgo. And then passionate. Yeah, there's no shortage of passion here. All right, let's get some more attributes and zodiac signs. Doesn't need extra confirmation. All right, we have the bookworm. So someone could be an avid reader. Dark eyes, bold, Asia, Middle East, and Aquarius. A couple more from this bag, and then we'll do letters. All right, we have a horseshoe. So there that's another sign of good luck. We have funny. We have Pisces. All right, let's get some letters. I just realized I have the wrong bag. I have my charm bag. I need my letter bag. Okay. So let's see. So this could be someone's initials. We may spell some names. If you see something, a word, a name, and I don't see it, just honor that for yourself. I miss a lot of stuff, and I recognize that. It's weird when you're sitting here channeling the things I don't see. It's crazy. In hindsight, it's so clear, but anywho. So let's see. Wow, we got a lot. All right, we have W, B, A, N, H, O, A, Z, N, or another A. So Anna, Anna, Bana. We also have an R. Ban. Abba. Maybe someone said Abba. Guess we need another B, but that's okay. Hearing Hannah. Hannah, Anna, Banana, Rana, Rana, Rhonda, something else. I haven't thought about that name in a long time. Just give me Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Rona. Hearing Wyan. I'm sure there's words I'm missing. So like I said in the beginning, just honor what you see, honor what it means to you. But there are your extra confirmations, pile one. So thank you guys so much for spending your time with me and tuning into my channel. I always appreciate you guys being here. And I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, hello, my lovely friends for pile two. You picked the dandelion card and the clear quartz crystal. So we are going over their honest feelings about you. What are they honestly feeling about you? So we I'm going to start with a quick energy check-in. If that's not your thing, feel free to scroll through till you see me start pulling the tarot. But for those that enjoy the energy check-in, we'll start there. This card does say new opportunities and adaptability, so there could be a connection there as well. But let's start with the energy check-in. So the point of the energy check-in is for something, if not all of this, to ring true for you or your situation. You can also ask your guides, angels, higher self, universe, however you want to phrase that for signs and synchronicities in this reading as well. But energy check-in pile 2, energy check-in pile 2, energy check-in pile 2, and one more energy check-in pile 2. All right, let's see what we have pile 2. All right, we have Apple. Temptation will test you. So there could be something very tempting about this connection. Maybe someone's name is Adam or Eve. It's the Adam and Eve kind of vibe. We have the apple and the snake here. But there could be some sort of test or temptation going on. Maybe it's just a connection to apples. We also have Owl. Good advice from a wise person. So there could be a lot of good advice that goes on in this connection. Maybe someone has a wise confidant they go to, or maybe you are this person, or you are that for this person, or vice versa. We also have resurrection. This ain't dead, so something coming back to life. We have lifestyle. In the closet, secrets behind are being held down low. Huh. Interesting. We have a lot of clothes in the closet here. But in the closet, so something could be, I don't know why it's called lifestyle. But something could be, there could be some secrets that are going on. Maybe someone's hiding something here in this connection. We have the King of Swords. So air sign connections here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But feels like, you know, maybe someone recently found out a secret, because I think about the King of Swords and the truth and the clarity associated with our King of Swords. So there could have been a recent secret that was found out or something. I don't know. Interesting. I'm not going to look too hard into it. If it fits for you, it fits for you. All right, we have clock. Need time. It takes time. In time, cycles, time to heal, and progress. So there could be a timing issue here, or something just relevant with clocks and times as well. And then we have Cancer. So someone could be a Cancer. Something about this time period could be important. June 22nd through July 22nd. This is a water element, so associated with our emotions. It says life purpose. Find your tribe and be a caregiver. It says Cancers are sensitive, nurturing, low risk, intuitive, assertive, and empathetic. They enjoy staying home and being cozy. So there could be some why am I missing my words? Sorry. Relation to those words or those traits. The negative traits is possessive, secretive, and extremely sentimental. The number 15 is on here as well. So if any of that rings true for you, let's jump into the tarot. And again, we also have dandelion with new opportunities and adaptability. And, you know, here we have a dandelion that, you know, a lot of us, at least me, you know, use to make wishes. So there could be some sort of wish making going on in this connection as well. So again, if that's true for you, let's jump into this. We are using the Pause Tarot. This was sent to me or donated to the channel for all of us, all our viewing pleasure, by Andromeda. I'm not sure if I'm saying her name correctly, but thank you for sending this deck to the channel. All right. Pile 2. How are they honestly feeling? How is Pile 2's person honestly feeling? What are their honest feelings? The Page of Swords. Six of Wands. Three of Swords. All right, there's some heartache here. It's interesting so far. Let's see. Let's keep moving. The Hermit, Virgo energy. All right, I want to clarify these before I get too far into this. What is going on? Oh, the Tower. Okay. We have Six of Cups, Eight of Swords. This is very much I broke my own heart energy, but Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So how is this person honestly feeling about you? There is still dedication, loyalty, slow forward momentum kind of feeling energy. The Knight of Pentacles, he's typically the slowest of all the knights, or he is the slowest, but he's the most dedicated. But it's slow moving, but he also has this like offer here, but are taking action towards something tangible. We have a Two of Wands right under here, so kind of like planning for the future, trying to figure out the next steps. So, I mean, we have a Tower and a Three of Swords, so I'm thinking that this person's feelings are, it's feeling a little all over the board. I keep getting this, like, I hurt my own feelings, my own limiting beliefs. What I believed wasn't possible for me broke my own heart. So some of them could feel like you broke their heart. But basically, this person is having some sort of heartache, and it's around a limiting belief, or around a belief that maybe they don't think this is possible with you, and that's what's hurting them. But it's like, I wanted to get to know you and everything fell apart energy. So the Page of Swords is our student of life. It's like, let's learn, let's grow. I'm new at this, but I'm interested. But then we have the Tower, which is things falling apart, right? It's just things crashing down. It's typically needed change, or I shouldn't say typically, it's sometimes needed change. I don't want to lump all Tower moments into that, because sometimes they're just crappy, right? But something about this, and we're looking at their feelings, something about you, this also could be a thought that you gave them, or a thought, something that you gave them to ponder on that has completely like just shattered their whole world, right? Like maybe you pointed out something that just made them like, they never looked at something that way, and now here they're like falling apart. So we do have this Six of Wands, Six of Cups energy though. So with this kind of falling apart, this heartache here, this is where I'm talking about it being a little all over the board. We have the Six of Wands, which is recognition. This is like that star quality. So this is someone, when someone puts you on a pedestal, they think that, you know, there's nothing greater than you. They recognize you, you're on stage. This is like leading person in a, you know, a movie. It's very like on stage energy, and it's clarified by one of my soul level connection cards. You know, this feeling of either being from the past or a past life, or a feeling of knowingness, something with childhood, but very giving and loving kind of energy. So if things are falling apart, there is like this feeling of sadness. There could be a feeling of not sure if there's any hope for resurrecting this, even though this says resurrection ain't dead yet. If you're in a happy-go-lucky relationship, this might not be your pile. I will just say that. If you felt really drawn to this and it's not ringing true, this might not be your pile, might not be your reading. I do have 5 years of readings out there, so feel free to pick another one, or I might not be your reader. Totally fine. It's... maybe some of you guys just have had highs and lows. It's like things fell apart, or they met you at something when their life fell apart. Things were good. Here I am hurting again. But this hurt, this pain is causing me to go within to reflect on where I've put my energy, where I'm planting my seeds, where I'm growing, where I've been seen, how I'm showing up. Where I'm putting my energy, but also kind of like waiting energy. So their feelings, it does feel like this person, they definitely still feel loyal and dedicated to you in this connection. There is this sense of still putting you on a pedestal, you feeling very special to them, but it's mixed in with this heartache. For some of them, there is a feeling, at least in the energy, there's a feeling of, I don't want to let this go, but maybe it's best to let it go. Like I've done enough damage. So they could have shattered your world apart. You could have shattered their world apart, or the combination of both. But I feel like this person still thinks very highly of you. They still feel very highly of you, even though it's mixed into all this grief and heartache and sadness, but I keep feeling like this person has done something that has caused this to happen. There is, sorry for any background noise if you guys hear, I have neighbors right outside my window talking. Anywho, so we have, you know, this energy of like possibly some secrets, maybe something coming to light. Again, I keep feeling like there's a recognition of their own limiting beliefs or their own holding back about something has caused this to happen. And there could be some self-reflecting going on because of that with the Hermit energy, going within, healing. Again, really looking at where they spent their time, where they cultivate their energy, who they're spending their time with for some of them as well. Very interesting. I definitely want to move into some oracle cards to get some more insight to their feelings. So what are their honest feelings? It's very, again, this is very much good, bad, everywhere in between. I'm self-reflective. I'm sad. I'm happy. I'm feeling, you know, connected. Then I feel broken apart. It's, yeah, it's a little everywhere. All right, let's see. Pile 2's person, how are they honestly feeling? Roses are red, true love. So they definitely feel like there's, you know, some authenticity, some truth to this, some romanticness to this. We have mind possessiveness. So there's something about someone wanting to claim in this connection. They feel like you belong to them, like they want to claim you. Sorry for the pause. I'm like debating on if I want to talk about that message or go down that rabbit hole. I know that possessiveness is going to feel a little differently to everybody depending on your background. Some people want to be claimed. Some people like that feels So, but there's a sense of like, you belong to me, or we belong together. So we have masculine. So someone stepping into that masculine energy of doing. Again, I keep getting this feeling like they did something that caused this. Lip service. So lip service being here, that's, you know, that's kind of like all talk. They could feel like you're a little all talk. Again, there feels like there's a disconnect for sure in this pile. Something has happened. You know, I don't think this is, it's very different from pile 1, I'll say that. Now I just heard the scene, if you ever watched Sex and the City back in the day, like where Carrie, you know, broke Aiden's heart, but they're kind of like rekindling a little bit, and he's like standing outside and she's like trying to get him to talk to her, and he's like, you broke my heart. You know, that's also that scene just popped up. So if you did something like that, could be for those that resonate with like the side where you as the viewer has done something and this person feels like you've broken their heart. So, all right. Friendship. This person still definitely wants to be friends. They still feel very, very connected. And there's this very like soft, sweet spot with this 6 of Cups energy. It's very like, you know, again, soulmate-y kind of energy. Like, it's meant to know you. You feel connected to me. Healing. So this person is healing. They are, you know, being self-reflective. That Hermit going within, healing energy. If they've told you about this, you could feel like there could be a feeling of like, they don't really believe it, but, or they don't really mean that. Something about lip service, but we do have effort though. I do feel like this person wants to put in the effort. It kind of came up over this doing energy. It's funny, both of these are both like hearts on a chain. Interesting. Okay. And we have masculine, which is again the doing energy, and we have effort. Like, I want to put effort towards this. I want to you water this. You know, there's a saying, and maybe this person did this, like, you know, the grass is greener on the other side. And that's not always true. Like, the grass is greener where you water it. The grass is greener where you put your intention, where you put your attention, you know, it's where you put your effort and focus into. Now I'm hearing that Bruno Mars song. I think it's Bruno Mars. I should have bought you flowers. I should have held your hand. So that might be resonant for someone as well. But you feel like, again, opposites but connected. Like the yin and the yang energy is like you're within me and I'm within you kind of connection here. I definitely don't think that they want this to be over. If it is, we have self-worth, but also you may have held up a mirror to them, maybe pointed out some stuff, and somebody gave some sort of truth that shattered this person's little world. I do feel like this person wants to heal things. They want to put in the effort. They want to bring things back into balance if there is a disconnect, for sure. Let's see. Let's get a couple more cards. How is this person honestly feeling? Backstabbing, we have so we have heartbreak, pain, separation, loss, deception, lies, shocking attack. So there's again this feeling of hurt, injury, heartbreak, deception, something has happened. So they're in that, but then it came out with the Paradise cards. Again, back and forth. It's like I go between pain and happiness. So there could be this, you know, if this person is feeling sad, like they don't let themselves sit there too long. So there could be some escapism with like Paradise, you know, trying to escape a situation, trying to focus on the good things. But it does say happiness, joy, playful, enjoying each other in honeymoon phase. So yeah, it's again, a little back and forth. I'm assuming that makes sense to you guys because it's all over this reading. And we have wedding rings, union, marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. There's that devotion coming up. And again, this resurrection, like this isn't dead. It's everlasting. It's going to come back together. We have a soul connection here. We have blowing kisses, or blowing kiss, unconditional love, giving or receiving, fairness and love, affection returned. So I do feel like this person does want to shift things around, to kind of fix things, to kind of rekindle, to see if they can make things better, bring things back in balance for those that it's a disarray. All right, let's see. Let's just move into the song cards. So with the song cards, if you know the song, awesome. If you don't and you feel so compelled, you can pick one of them or more of them and look up the lyrics. There'll be a message for you in the lyrics. Song cards pile 2. We have Stellar by Incubus. I love that song. I added that song. All right, Give Me One Reason, Tracy Chapman. Actually, I added that one too. A lot of these were added by you guys though. Patience, Guns N' Roses. White Lies by Odessa featuring Jenny Potts. My Silver Lining, First Aid Kit. And Wonderful Tonight by Eric Clapton. So those are your songs. Let's get some message cards. Let's see. Message cards, pile 2. What else did the person want to say? What do they want them to know? Maybe you're better off without me. I need you to know that I will always love you. You were right. I should have listened to you. Things are going to be different from now on. In time, we'll be together. We will reach union. I'm watching you. So they're keeping an eye on your social media, things like that. I'm unlearning old ways, and at times it's hard. It's hard at times. There's some toxic stuff I have to release. Hey. You know, that text message that we've all gotten at some point from somebody. Hey. You haven't heard from them forever. All right. Remember, you don't need me to be happy. Happiness comes from within, my love. Do you know how divine you are? Do you know how amazing you are? And I've made mistakes and I apologize for that. Then we have, my days seem long whenever we're apart and it breaks my heart. I'm going to pull a couple more message cards. I can find the deck that I'm looking for. Let's see, message cards pile 2. Will you ever make things right? So some of them feel like if you're the one who broke their heart, I want to know if you'll make it right. Your intellect arouses me. I have trouble with intimacy. I feel the sexual tension. I want to start over. You broke my heart. I mean, if you know that scene from Sex and the City, when Aiden screams it, you know, that's it. You broke my heart. I don't know why this happened. I'm waiting patiently. And I love you unconditionally. And I'm not over you, in case you were wondering. This person is definitely not over you. So guys, I want to move into our extra confirmations for those that enjoy that part. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box. I do live readings, usually twice a week, and then recorded readings based off of questions and a little bit of background, depending on your schedule and price point. So, all right, let's see. Pile 2's extra confirmation. So if you're new to the extra confirmation, I'm going to pull some zodiac stuff, some attributes, as well as some letters, and maybe we'll channel some names. So let's see. All right, we have Jupiter. So Sagittarius and Pisces connection. We have 10th house, so there could be a work connection, Capricorn. And then we have Virgo here showing up. All right, let's see. What else do we have for pile 2? Goodness, we have Taurus. We have Scorpio, we have gear, so someone could work behind the scenes of something, making things work, detail oriented. We have the compass, so there could be distance here. All right, we have foreign, so you guys could be from different places. We have Virgo again and driven. We have age difference, so there could be a significant age difference. Moles and freckles. It's funny, I saw that card before when I went to grab my cards, so it's kind of cool it came out. And dark hair, as well as intriguing. All right, and let's get some letters. Pile 2 for those that need extra confirmation. So if you see a name that I don't see or a word, just honor that and take that, please. I miss a lot when I'm channeling. So, all right. So we have a G, E, A, L, I, and a P. A gale. And a pale. Beyond the pale. Maybe there's a Tori Amos connection for somebody. We have lie, pie, Los Angeles, hearing Giuseppe, Laura, Lena, Pippin, Pia, Leah, or Leia. Star Wars action in there. Gia, Gaia, Eugene, Peggy, maybe Pegasus. Maybe someone's into like the flying horse thing. Gigi. Hearing Pearl. Agnes, Age, Gil, Angie, Angela, Eli, Ellie, Ellen, and Piper, Pig. Someone's into pork. I'm sure there's some other ones that I'm missing, but that's pretty much right. I guess we're just an in short of Angel as well. All right, but there you guys go. If you see something that means something to you, please honor that, even if I missed it. And as always, I appreciate each and every one of you for spending your time with me. It's always truly an honor, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, hello, my pile threes. So we are looking into how are they honestly feeling about you. You picked this lovely rose card. It says enduring love and personal growth. Have that paired with this really awesome polychrome jasper. Fun fact, when I was first starting my channel many years ago, this is one of my early on crystals that I picked up, and I just thought it was kind of pretty. Kind of look like half of a heart or a petal shape. Anyways, so with that said, we are going to start with a quick energy check-in to help you know if you're in the right spot. If energy check-ins aren't your thing, feel free to scroll through until you see me start pulling from this lovely tarot here. But for those of you that do like the energy check-in, let's start there. And the point of the energy check-in is to help you know if you're in the right spot. Something, if not all of it, should ring true for you in your situation. You can also ask your guides, angels, higher self, the universe, however you want to view that, however you want to say that. You can ask them for signs and confirmations throughout this reading. I get all kinds of weird stuff that pops into my brain. I always like to share that. Anyone who's been with me for a while knows that I say whatever comes up in my mind, even if it doesn't make sense to me, because it always means something to somebody. So you can ask for those as well. And then at the end, I always do extra fun confirmations too at the end of the reading. So let's see. So pile threes, energy check-in. All right, let's see what we have, pile three. So we have nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So there could be a family connection here. Something about eggs could be important. But just feeling really emotionally secure in this connection. Lovely start. We have dog barking, advice from a friend. So there could be some friends giving advice, giving input in this connection as well. You and your person could be friends and you kind of bonded over that, grown from that as well. And we have family again. That's interesting. So we've had family pop up twice. The number 44 could be important. So there could be a family connection here in this pile three. We have ready to release the love block. So there's a letting go of something that's maybe a limiting belief around love, what's possible in love. Something has been released there, some sort of blockage or is being released. We have not enough, frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. So someone, you know, there's a really lovely energy here. So, but we did have that love block. So someone could have some self-sabotaging tendencies or had them in the past, lacking some confidence, having fear and ego issues, or even jealousy issues. Maybe that's what's being released, this feeling of not being enough here as well. We have the Emperor, so Aries energy showing up. This fiery energy, this very like building your empire, feeling very concrete. This is divine masculine energy as well. But feeling very strong, but again, associated with Aries. It is the number 4. So we have 4, 4, and 4 showing up. So 4s may be really important. And then we have Venus, the planet of love and pleasure. So they're also with Venus rules Taurus and Libra. So there could be a Taurus or Libra connection. It says your Venus sign reflects your aesthetic values and tastes. It also shows how you express love and create common bonds. This is the number 5 card. So, some of you, if you know your full chart, there could be a Taurus, Libra, Venus connection as well, something along those lines. All right, so if any of this rings true for you or sounds like you're in the right spot, let's jump into this. We also, again, we had the rose, so there could be a rose connection. Again, enduring love and personal growth. Maybe someone is going through some sort of growth vibe of, you know, self-love, personal growth, realizing that they are enough. You know, that mean voice in our head is just that, you know, and we don't have much control over things in this life, but we do have control how we allow things to affect us and how we view things, and especially ourselves. So if you've, I don't know why I'm going down this rabbit hole, but I'm going to go there for a second. Bear with me. If you have had a bad habit of negative self-talk, it might take a little bit to rewire that pattern, but it is very doable and it can shift so much. And, you know, we spend so much of our time with ourselves and in our head. I mean, if the person that you spend the most time with, aka you, is mean to you, that can have a lot of effect on everything else. So just keep that in mind. Try to be nicer to yourself today. Tell yourself, I love you. You're worthy of love. I am enough. I'm all these great things. I think that message is specific for someone. So whoever that was for, I hope that found you well. And everybody else, thanks for listening along. All right. So let's jump into this. What is this person's honest feelings for you? What is their honest feelings? Which, you know, we have so much family love. I mean, we do have a love block, but then we have the planet of love here. We have enduring love. I'm hoping that this tarot reads as much as beautiful energy that is in this opening thing, but we shall see. All right, one more shuffle. This lovely deck was just donated to the channel for all of us by Andromeda. I think that's how I say her name. Thank you so much for sending this deck. This is the Pause Tarot. So everyone, we can thank her because we have a new deck on our channel. So let's see. How is this person honestly feeling? We have the Star. So this person's feeling hopeful, optimistic. There's healing energy with the Star. This is associated with Aquarius. Very drawn in this little tushy on this cat. Maybe someone really likes your tush. Maybe you guys have a really good booty. But their feelings, there's a feeling of hope, optimism. This person could see you a bit as a shining star in their life. So let's keep going. We have Justice, and now we have Libra. So we have Aquarius and Libra showing up. We did have Libra already. It's air sign energy. I'm gonna pull all these before I keep speaking. So we have the World. Okay, we have 3 major arcana out already. So there is a big major vibe in this connection. Very connected, very important here. And we have 2 together. We have a 3 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. All right, let's clarify all these. Let me clarify this Star. 8 of Pentacles. We have a little, oh my goodness. We have a little cat doing some tattoo work. Maybe someone's a tattoo artist. Maybe that resonates for somebody. We then now have the Strength card, Leo. Goodness. All right. Page of Wands. And we have an 8 of Swords. There's that limiting belief here. Overall energy is the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is the even give and take. It's having so much that you can be generous with your wealth, right? Generous with whatever it has to give. So I think this person has a generous amount of feelings. They want to extend this to you. They also could appreciate your generosity if you've shown them love in moments, maybe even if maybe they didn't feel like they deserved it. There is this feeling of like, you saw me when I couldn't see me kind of vibe here. I think this person thinks very highly about you. They feel very strongly about you. Again, there's this vibe of like being worth it. So 8 of Pentacles is about putting in the work, right? We have this Star card. It's like, I'm hopeful that this will all work out. I'm hopeful that there's a long-term, like that all this energy that we're putting into this can really go somewhere. Justice, and so I love Libra, Leo. I'm a Libra. I have so many Leos in my life. It's such an interesting thing. but my North Node is in Leo, so I guess it's fitting. But what am I trying to say? There's a strong feeling. There's a courageous feeling. There's a balancing of ego that you help this person with. You help bring them, we did have fear, ego issues on this card. It feels like your energy brings this person within balance. Again, I keep hearing, you saw me when I couldn't see myself. You saw me when I felt unseen. You saw me when there were parts of me that didn't feel valid enough for that. So that's maybe your person's energy that's not enough. Maybe you guys are, if I'm reading you, maybe you guys are reflecting each other more than you realize here as well. Sometimes I know people are like, but the reader's reading me. What does that mean? It typically, if you're in a reading and someone is discussing you and like very much about you, there might be something you need to understand about yourself and your own patterns here. Anyways, but moving on from that. We have the world here. There's a sense of completion with the world. It's a cycle. It's closing out a cycle. It's a feeling of completion. Some of you may be at a physical distance or a need for travel here. It is clarified by our Page of Wands. So very fiery, fun energy, or a messenger of oomph kind of thing, creativity. There's a sense of like, you complete me in such a creative way. Really, really good energy. This pile reminds me a little more pile 1, not so much pile 2. Not to freak anybody out. It's interesting how the piles always play out. Now, this person, it's like I've been waiting forever. This vibe of I've been waiting forever to have something to finally grow. So I have a feeling this person's been unlucky in love beforehand or in the past. So they are still like breaking through limiting beliefs here. There also is this vibe of you may be too good to be true, depending on how well you know your person. So there might, there might be a vibe of, could I be so lucky? Could my ship be finally coming in? Could I finally like have a really solid, dedicated person? I'm not sure. So there is still this uncertainty with this person, though I think they are working through that. But that's there as well. I mean, we all have things, right? But overall, I think this person feels very strongly towards you, very like gravitating for you. Some of you may have met at work or something along those lines. What's under here? Okay, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So there could be some soul contract or soul ties playing out in this connection, but also this feeling of things changing in your favor with the wheel. We have Knight of Cups. Yeah, this person feels definitely very romantic towards you, wants to make some sort of romantic offer, date, take it to the next level. We have the Death card here, so transformation, brought back to life, the death and rebirth cycle. We have a Seven of Pentacles, investing time. We have the Queen of Cups. So yeah, I really do think that this person has a lot of really good feelings towards you. It's very loving. It's very affectionate. I feel like someone, though, I will say this, I don't know whose energy this is. I feel like someone's watching and they're about a family member or a friend, and that's okay. Like this channel, I mainly just do love readings, but if you ever want to watch about someone else, you might just have to take the romantic side out of it, but it's still a lot of it energy pertains. So, but I feel like someone's watching about a friend or something is coming in here. And if that's your case, this person thinks very highly of you. There's a lot of feelings here. If it's a friend that something has happened and there's been a disconnect, there's like I want to reconnect this. And I guess that could work for a love relationship too. Like I want to complete out the cycle. I want a fresh start. Maybe I'm afraid of how this could start again, but I want to be as giving as you were to me. Okay, let's look into some oracle cards for more on how they're feeling. How is this person feeling towards pile 3? What are their honest feelings? Deep depths of their soul. Love language, deep conversation. So this person enjoys the conversation. They enjoy what you bring out in them. Like I feel like you bring a side of this person out that they forgot about. Again, it's like you saw me when I couldn't see myself. It's that thing. It's like you helped me uncover this parts of me that I didn't even realize were fully there, like you help them see themselves as beautiful as they are. Yeah, okay. We have on the mend. So this person feels like you are mending them. You're mending their heart. You're mending a precious wound that they may have carried for a long time. Like you're kind of like an angel in this person's life is kind of how this feels. Like some of you guys might not realize how much you've really helped this person or are helping this person heal. I mean, the star coming out first, that's a lot of really healing energy. And putting the work and the time and the effort that you put into them, the generosity that you've showed them has really brought them back into balance and made them feel strong again. All right, we have spring. So spring may be important. I think about spring and growth and new beginnings. So this, again, could be a new beginning. For some of you, this is a newer relationship or new to this path side of your relationship. We have round and round. So there could be some cycles going around. It did come up over this, like, I want this fresh start. I'm ready for this, but here I'm trapped in my mind a little bit. So this person could go a bit around and around, like hopeful, you know, those kinds of things. I mean, a lot of us do that. Second guessing at times. All right, let's see. How else is this person feeling, please? What are their honest feelings? Daydream. This person daydreams about you a lot. They fantasize. They like, oh, what if like this could go the distance? What if I feel like someone also wants to travel with you. Like they want to go places. They want to experience new things because again, you've really opened their eyes to like a whole new world, you know, very Jasmine and Aladdin right now. But it's this, you've opened my brain up, my eyes up, my world up to bigger and brighter things that maybe I never thought was possible for myself. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of you are just gifted at helping people see, gifted at helping people really see themselves, kind of like, you know, like a life cheerleader. Even, I mean, you don't have to be like over the top and sunshiny to be like that, but it's like you inspire people in your day-to-day life just by seeing them. And that's such a beautiful gift. And I hope those that resonate with that or are resonating with this pile realize that that's such a precious thing and what a needed thing this is in this world. You know, we live in a world that it's not easy, you know? So those small, beautiful things, when you can lift somebody up in such a way, is like so needed, especially right now. So don't lose that, or don't think that it's not important, you know? And just by honoring someone where they're at and seeing them for who they are, is just really important and needed. So don't downplay that gift. Don't downplay your heart, because somebody along the way didn't see how precious that was, okay? Again, that was a very specific message for somebody. I hope it found you, whoever that was for. I'm like tearing up in a beautiful way. All right, we have communication. So not only do we have this deep conversation, we have this communication. This person just enjoys your words. Maybe some of you actually write. Maybe you are encouraged to write more. If you were wanting to write a book and then you stopped, maybe there's an encouragement here. I feel like there's all these extra messages for lots of random people that, like, you're here to watch this, but you're here to hear something else. So I don't know. I'm open to it. I did my meditation before I started this, and I asked to anyone who needed messages in this pile that I could be the messenger for that. So for the rest of you guys, just here for a love reading. Thank you for honoring those that need those messages. All right, we have respect. You know, there is respect in this. This person, they hold a very high value of you because of how you carry yourself. I think again, a lot of you guys are very more unique than you'll give yourself credit for. And there's this like, I want to honor you, I want to respect you. And then I feel like someone else is watching a reading about one person and realize that I'm talking about someone else. And maybe it's just someone that you're friends with, that they really like you more than a friend. So, all right. Interesting. Definitely doing this meditation before each pile now, because I feel like I'm just so open and I love it. All right. We have trust. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I mean, there's like there's not all great things in here. We have influence, we have guarded, we have, you know, all kinds of differences. Like, so you guys are getting some really, really beautiful energy. This person respects you, trusts you. They honor your words. They daydream about you. They have a lot of feelings here. So again, some of this is new and hasn't yet been uncovered. But it's feeling really lovely. All right. All right, let's keep tempting the ever faded, because again, all these decks, all these oracle decks are a mixture of stuff. So let's see, how else is this person honestly feeling right now? Oh, of course it falls on the floor. I threw out my back. Oh, this week I had to have x-rays on my spine. Oh, that sucked. Okay, I picked it up. All right, I got it. All right, it said, the butterfly, evolving and growth, next phase, healing inner child, releasing the past. So yeah, you're helping this person come out of their cocoon. You're like this beautiful transformational energy coming into their life. We have Phoenix, new phase. So now we have next phase, new phase here twice. So some sort of new beginning, but this is coming from this connection. Rekindle, renew, growth, change mind, and rise from the ashes. I feel like someone goes by Phoenix here. I've always loved that name. But yeah, this person, like, you're bringing them back to life from the ashes. But I see you as someone that just, I don't know, very unique soul. Then we have a karmic relationship. So here's some of our negative stuff. But with that said, you know, I already kind of talked about with the fortune here, like soul contracts. So personally, I know all readers are different, totally fine. Personally, I don't read karma as necessarily a negative thing. I think it's our life lessons that we're here to learn. Take that or leave that. This card does say resentment triggers perception, intensity, and letting go, turmoil, and fleeting. So for some of you, there could be some karma in the connection that needs to be let go of. Some of them, maybe there's some sort of karmic relationship on their side or your side that's being let go of. Take that for how it fits. But karma, again, isn't necessarily bad. Karma is here to balance things out, and it's, to my understanding, you know, the contracts and the lessons and the things we came to experience, the good and the bad here. So some of you may have different types of soul contracts with this person of all kinds of variations. So I think whoever messaged, again, these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but whoever messaged that's for will understand. And if it confuses you, that's not your message. Cool. All right, I'm going to pull our song cards and then we'll do some channel messages. So with the song cards, if you know them, awesome. If you don't, you can pick one of the songs, look up the lyrics, there'll be a message for you there. So let's see, song cards, pile 3. 8 million songs, we're having a party. Okay. Song cards. All right, I'm taking those 2 and one more. Nope. Okay. Oop, okay, yes. All right, we have Show Me the Way by Peter Frampton. We have I Can't Help Falling in Love with You, UB40. It's also Elvis Presley song. Hearts on Fire, Passenger. I have 2 different, I have this song in my library that someone suggested, and then someone suggested another song called Hearts on Fire, but I can't remember who it's by, but it's so beautiful. But this is a beautiful song too. All right, Have I Told You Lately by Van Morrison, and The Power of Love by Frankie Goes to Hollywood. So if you want to, hold on, put these together better, screenshot that, pick one, look it up, listen to it, whatever you want to do to find out an extra message from your person. Feel free, and let's get some message cards. What deck am I seeing in my head? Where's that deck at? Where's the deck that I'm seeing? I don't know where that deck is. Okay, I guess we're not using that one. Oh, okay, here's one. So my guides show me a couple decks sometimes, but the one I'm thinking in my head, I think it's on my desk in my bedroom. So we're not getting those messages, but to find others. All right, let's see. It's on the other side of my place, so I'm not going to run over and get it because, like I said, I threw my back out and it'll take me 90 years to walk to my bedroom and come back. All right, let's see. Pile 3's person, what do they want to say? I know that we're not perfect, but we are perfect for each other. I've lost so many people in my life. There's a lot I want to say to you right now. Open up there, friend. All right, what is taking you so long? So there's something they feel like they're waiting on you for. I'm in love with you. You are my other half. You're the light of my life. Hurry up. And honestly, I'm not doing well. I'm going through a lot right now. All right, and let's get into our honest truth oracle. Pile 3, what do they want to say? I wonder how you feel. I'm afraid to contact you. I don't know what you want, and I can't reach out. I know I crossed that line with you, or the line with you. I want you. You inspire me. You guys are just really inspirational in general, even if you don't realize it. I miss being with you. I feel you leaving me behind. We will be together again. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I want to be more than friends. Crap, okay. All right, these will be my last 3. Deep breath, okay. My back is much better. That was a couple days ago I did that, but it still hurts. All right, I couldn't let you get close to me. I miss seeing you, and I wish I could go back. So pile 3, those are your messages. I'm going to move into our extra confirmations. If you want a little extra confirmations, we'll do zodiac signs, attributes, and letters, possibly channel some names for you. So if you're interested in a personal reading versus just a general reading, you can find my information in the description box. I do live readings twice a week, but I can also do readings based off questions and a little bit of background, very similar to this, but it'll be, in this frame where I'll record you a video and then you'll get it like this, but based on your personal information and energy. And again, you can find that information in the description box. So, all right, let's see. Extra confirmations for pile 3. The 10th house has come out in every single pile. So interesting. A lot of you might have some sort of career or work connection, but this is associated with Capricorn. We also could just have a lot of caps here. All right, we have Aquarius energy, which started our reading, and then we have Mars, so associated with Scorpio and Aries energy here. All right, let's see. Pile 3's confirmations, please. All right, we have a sailboat in a bottle, so something bottled up, or this gives me Goonies vibes, but ship in a bottle. There's something that could be important to somebody. We have Italy. We have our hot air balloon, so something rising above. Also travel could be important with this, but something about hot air balloons could be important. Okay, wow, okay. We have a guitar, so someone could be a musician or musically inclined. We have Cancer. We have the compass, more information about distance or travel. We have animal lover, Scorpio, loner, Aquarius, short. There could be a height difference. And then we have Aries. All right, let's get a couple more cards. threes. Confirmations. Spontaneous. Reader. So someone could be a reader, tarot reader, avid reader, good at reading people. And a hard worker. This could be, some of these could be confirmations about you as well. Just to help you know if you're in the right spot. All right, let's get some letters. So we'll have some words, names. If you see something that I don't say, just take it, honor that, please. When I'm channeling, it's crazy. I just don't see things, but I can go back and watch it and be like, how did I miss that? It's so crazy. All right, anyways. So Y, P, M, D, I, L, hearing Dylan, H, R, another P and another R. PR, someone could work in PR, someone could work in HR. And there's like a work connection. Hilliard, Piper, Pippin, Dylan, DeLeon, Ponce de Leon. Okay. Yes, I live in Florida. So, Lyra, Lier. I only have one vowel, so this makes it a little harder. Pippi Longstocking. All right, maybe someone likes to wear braids. Riley, Ryan. Yeah, I almost have my daughter's full name here. All right, here in Denton or Dentry. Dial. Richard. Lorelai's coming up in my head. Millie, Millicent, Miley, Dilly, Rand. Anyways, I'm sure there's lots that are there that you guys see, so please honor that, take that, whatever confirmations are there for you. So as always, thank you guys again so much for spending your time with me. It is truly an honor to get to read for you, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Bye guys. Hello. I haven't done an after reading chat in a while, so maybe I'll just randomly talk as I'm cleaning up. Some of you guys like that for some reason. So what can I randomly chat about? I threw my back out this week. That was not fun. I had tweaked it the week before getting my daughter's wheelchair out of my car. And I almost dropped it and tried to catch it. And her wheelchair weighs like, shoot, like 60, 70 pounds. It's very heavy. So I tweaked my back then. And then a week later, I went to make my bed, leaned over and had a full-on muscle spasm and threw my back out and collapsed to the floor, and I couldn't get up. So luckily, actually, my ex-husband was on his way to my house to bring one of my daughters over that didn't have school. And I had to call him and ask him where he was, or if he was close. And he was like, yeah. I'm like, I need your help. I need you to get me off the floor. So that was fun. Not really. He's a good guy though, so it's okay. But then he had to, I couldn't watch my daughter because, I mean, as a lot of you guys know, I have a disabled daughter, and I have to carry her and pick her up and change her and bathe her and feed her and all those things. So I couldn't do that. So I felt so bad. I didn't have them for the weekend, and I missed them so much, my kids, and had to have him take her back with him because I couldn't take care of her. So I ended up having to go to the chiropractor, and then I had to go get x-rays done. I'm feeling a lot better. It's still very sore. I have to go back to the chiropractor on Monday. So still all up in the air and everything. I don't know. I think I just tweaked it, and then I threw it out, and I don't know. I don't like that though. Like when you guys, you know, like you're doing so well or whatever, and then your body gives out on you. It's not fun, right? At least not for me. And I think anyone who has kids as a parent, by any situation, I mean, like, none of us want to like be out of commission, right? And then the upsetting part to me was like, I have a child that depends on me, right? Like for everything. I can't afford to not be okay. So I did get a brace. So when I do have to, you know, I didn't watch her on Monday. I didn't have her on Monday, but I have had her since then. I have to go get her from school today, but so I have a back brace that I'm wearing when I'm picking her up and stuff to try to not re-injure myself. Where did these cards come from? Anyways, okay, sorry. So yeah, so that was fun. The highlight of my week. But I hope you guys are all doing well. Hope no one else threw their back out. Not fun. Which I've been on like a step streak like for a few months now of like hitting over 10,000 steps every day. And that ruined it. So I was really upset because I couldn't, I had to work on Tuesday. I had live calls, but after I was sitting, like my whole leg was numb. It was not fun. But the rest of the time I spent in bed. So I've done like going from doing like 10 to 15,000 steps a day to like 2,000. You know, it hasn't been fun. So I'm hoping, I still haven't got, I've been nice to myself. I'm allowing myself to rest and recover, and trying to, especially with, you know, I mean, I still have my kids, but as much as I can. And then my youngest daughter was so sweet. She's like, Mommy, I'll help you get up. So she is an angel, literally. I mean, they both are. But yeah, anyways, I don't know. I'm rambling, but that's what this after reading chat is, right? Just me rambling while I try to clean up my mess. My cards. These fun little new cards. These are our Blossom and Wisdom Oracle cards. These were donated to the channel. This is the Pause Tarot. That was so fun to use this deck today. Yeah, do I have any other? I don't know. My whole area is messy. My whole house, I feel like, because I couldn't bend down to pick stuff up, and it's just, I really like to be I can't say my house is like white glove clean, right? Like, don't come checking my baseboards, but my house is typically very like straight, even with kids. Like when my kids go to school, I come home and do like a reset every day of like putting stuff away, that kind. I just don't like random mess, and my house is so messy right now. I'm like, I need to make more money so I can hire a helper. But I make enough to get by. Anyways, so I guess that's my story. That is my story, guys. So thanks for listening to me, Imran. I'm okay. I'm fine. Take care of yourself. Watch when you're using your back too much. Lift with your legs. All those things I do now, being a caregiver. I mean, luckily my daughter, she's 11, but she is really small. She's only like 46 pounds, but still, it's a lot when you throw your back out. So, but her wheelchair weighs twice as much as she does. Almost. It's crazy. Anyway, so, all right, I'm done rambling. Thank you guys for listening. I'm wishing you guys all the love and happiness in the world, and I will see you in another reading. Bye, guys.